Hello everyone, I'm the Lore Explorer and this is The Outer Worlds, a new expansive universe created by Obsidian. And Obsidian has done us a service. They've created multiple planets for us to visit, as well as a handful of other smaller locations, all of them packed with lore. In the last episode, we learned the backstory of the Hope, a giant interstellar freighter retrofitted to carry workers to the Halycon Solar system. The ship had problems and arrived 26 years late, at which time the board had us put in orbit around Typhon, a planet at the edge of the solar system. Since we were frozen for too long, the board had a hard time unfreezing us, so we sat in orbit around Typhon until year 2355, until a mad scientist snuck into the Hope. We witnessed this incursion through a member of the board's security camera.
Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world, Halcyon Colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful. Looks to be your lucky day, my friend. Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down to 9%. Its drive is
Shit.
inoperable.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck! Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
You've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
So before we even know what day it is after our 70-year nap, we find ourselves plunging through the atmosphere of a random planet. As if all of this wasn't strange enough, the beautiful sight is immediately met with the gruesome scene of Alex Hawthorne. He's an actually pretty well-renowned freelancer, and we have been tasked with stealing his ship now that our pod has crushed him like some piano in the Roadrunner. Making our way to the ship, we soon realize this place isn't so friendly. Almost right off the bat, we find a marauder, whose legs have been eaten by canids. They're a dog, wolf-like species native to Terra 2. Just a bit further on, we see the animals most likely responsible for the incident. Once we sneak past them, we find ourselves in a cave of sorts, and our ears start to ring. Eventually, everything around us crawls to a halt. Phineas tells us this is a side effect from being frozen for 70 years. I guess it could get a bit more weird. We can freeze time, one side effect I would not mind having. Falling down a sort of shaft, we see someone sitting on a crate in front of some makeshift structure.
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
The game labels him guard, but his greeting is some sort of company slogan. We can ask him, Spacer's what?
Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
So, Flem, what's this about marauders?
We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
Since we have the medical know-how, we can patch up his injury.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
We can lie to him and say, someone grounded their ship? I'll hunt them down for you.
You'd better take my gun then. Careful, it's worth more to the company than I am. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction.
With that, he gives us his gun, which is only 30% likely to shoot my foot off. Nice. To get out, we have to shoot the barrels Flem set up.
Damage my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell?
This disrupts the device Phineas implanted on our suit to communicate with us. Leaving Flem to his own devices, we can set off to find this ship. As we exit the cave, time goes all wibbly again, but we start to get used to it, gaining some control. Just in time, too, as there are a few marauders just down the hill. We can hop on the ledge and freeze time, giving us enough time to shoot some exploding barrels. This allows us to even the odds a bit before we have to take on the other guy. After looting their camp, we cleared out a few more groups of marauders before the ship is in sight. Getting closer to the ship, we are called over by Lieutenant Mercer.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
We can say, it's only a landing violation. Let it go.
You out of your mind? No way. Once we've dealt with these marauders, I'm hunting that sick freak down. I just, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
Guess I'll have to give you a 0 on my customer satisfaction survey.
Seriously? But those marauders will... Ugh. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking lemonaded.
Geez, apparently here a bad Yelp review is worth risking your life over. We can help her out. After killing the marauders, we can enter the ship. We are met with a robot voice saying the ship contains nothing of value. If we search the ship, she will keep pestering you until you talk to her.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Well, I'm not here to misappropriate anything.
I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Gesture procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarded parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Is something supposed to be happening?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
I need to get this ship in the air.
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Hawthorne was supposed to meet me when I landed.
I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location.
We can lie to Ada to not look responsible and say, marauders killed him.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I get it. You need me to be Captain Hawthorne or you can't fly.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
With our engineering skill, we can say, well, I doubt I'll find a part like that just lying around.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
And with that, we can say our goodbyes to Ada. And say, yeah, Ada, I got it, thanks.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Well, we managed to get a ship, but right on course with our recent luck, it happens to be one that doesn't fly. Ada, the AI navigator for the Unreliable, tasked us with finding a power regulator. And that seems to be a good spot to call the episode. I originally planned more for this episode, but it seems to be getting a bit long as it is. Let me know what you guys think about, say, a 30-minute episode, maybe, in the comments below. But in this episode, we learned a few things. In this solar system, the company you work for is more important to you than your life. A mere complaint to a supervisor is worth risking your life for. Not only that, but Pelham said he would get in trouble if he took outside help for his already upstanding injuries. How insane is that? And I can't imagine that this Edgewater is going to be any better. But that'll have to wait until the next episode. For now, this is the Lore Explorer diving deep into the story so that I can share it with you.